So what economic reports are getting released this week and how can you prepare? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions here with a super quick stock market update. I hope that you learned something new, and if you do, please consider dropping a thumbs up and subscribing if you feel like we earned it. I'm going to start sharing my screen and jump right into it. So one of the main things that I would be paying attention to this upcoming week is we have the FOMC minutes report. This is not the actual interest rate hike. This is pretty much just a summary of how they announced or how they came to their conclusion of the previous 0.25% interest rate hike. Again, this will be on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we have initial claims and continuing claims. Obviously, the unemployment rate is something that a lot of people are paying attention to right now, as unemployment has gone down and it was expected to go up. We have the GDP estimate that's going to be 1 hour before the market opens on Thursday. And one of the big things that I would really be paying attention to is PCE prices. So this is 1 hour before the market opens. This is on Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Now, with that being said, I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware that those economic calendars, the one that I just showed you, you can literally Google search economic calendar, and a bunch of different websites have and offer different free economic calendars. So if you're new to the stock market and you're asking the question of how can you get access to these resources, I do want to let you know that they are available. All you literally have to do is Google search for them. One of the things that I do want to bring up is my personal opinion of what I see to happen in the next couple of weeks. And I personally think, and again, I'm just going to explain to you why. I don't need you to agree with me. You can share in the comment section on why you don't agree with me. But one of the things that I want to point out is the Nasdaq market since January 6th to February 2nd has been on a consistent rally. We've been trading sideways. Think about that. From February 2nd, right? You can see the date right here. February 2nd, we have not shown signs of progress. We are testing our same support range on QQQ, which is the Nasdaq ETF. As we continue to test the same support right around this $300 range, my thing is this: if we break below that $300 range, I think that retracing back to the moving average on the 4-hour time frame at 287 is the least of our worries. You have to ask yourself why, not even just on the technical side of things, right? I explained on the technical side, if, hey, we break below 300, I can see a retracement back down to the moving average. But why? How is it that I'm coming up with this conclusion? One of the things that I want to remind you is that, again, last week, CPI and PPI, so the Consumer Price Index report and the Producer Price Index report, both came in higher than expected. Remember, you don't have to overcomplicate this. This is not rocket science. The Nasdaq market, has been on a continuous rally since January 6th. Now it's become overbought enough and due for a pullback. Now there's a fundamental reason, not even just the technical reason, but there's a fundamental reason on why it could pull on back. And that's because of higher than expected inflation data. And just like Jerome Powell said in one of his discussions when he was in Washington, D.C., is that if inflation data continues to come in hotter than expected, then the Federal Reserve will have to justify a higher than expected interest rate hike. And again, the next interest rate hike isn't until the month of March. So that's, again, still a month away pretty much. But the thing that I want to bring up is the focus on in advance of the shift that I think that we're going to see with this overall market. Because what we tend to see is the market rallies, it tries to prolong this rally, it tries to put away any type of pullback. But then once it does pull on back, again, just like the slingshot approach, once it does pull on back, the longer it takes to pull on back, the harder it will most likely drop. So again, one of my personal focuses for this week, and again, it's 100% just my opinion, I'm explaining to you why. One of my personal focuses for this week is if we do break below $300 for NASDAQ, for QQQ, I will be shorting the NASDAQ market with about $500,000. So if you're part of my Learn Plan Profit group, I'm excited to keep you guys up to date. And that's if we do break below that $300 range, I will enter an active short position shorting the NASDAQ market. If it holds above 300, then I have to respect the bulls, right? One of our biggest focuses is, allowing that direction to be in our favor. And that's essentially what I'm waiting out for. So other than that, there's no reason to overcomplicate it. I wanted you guys to be aware of the different economic reports. I wanted you to be aware on the technical side and fundamental side on why I'm getting ready to short the market and what I see to happen. So feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. And again, if you're part of our LPP team, make sure that you get all set up via Discord so you can watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. Friendly reminder, if you're not part of our LPP team already, I do work with one team and one team only, and that is Learn Plan Profit 2.0. So just so you guys can see right on over here, you get access to our A to Z video lesson library, our daily live trading sessions, our private group chat, and access to the TechBuds HQ. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and yes, you do get to watch me trade live every single day. And right now we're running our biggest sale, and it's $150 off for the second link in the description down below. Also, don't forget to pick up your favorite items at shoptechbuds.com, and that's that fourth link in the description down below. If you have any questions, either comment down below or feel free to message me via Instagram or Discord, and that's the first and third link in the description. And I am using the Webull trading application. It's free for everyone in the US, and right now they do have a limited time promotion that if you use my link, which is the fifth link in the description down below, and only deposit $1, you can earn up to 12 free shares, and I earn 1 free share. So it's a win-win for both of us. I appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.